Today we're going to be talking about fall and winter hair care. I don't know about you guys, but I live on the East Coast and we definitely have all of the seasons. So it tends to get very cold over here. It can drop to like below zero. Lately it's been getting colder, and at night it can get as low as 46 so far. It's only October. So I know that for me, I have to really be careful to protect my skin and my nails, because my skin and my nails can get very dry, as well as my hair. Highly cold temperatures can really just zap all the moisture out of your hair, skin, and nails if you're not careful and you don't pay attention and take extra steps to keep yourself moisturized. So I'm just gonna share a few things that I like to use that keep my hair moisturized. Not all of them are here, but what is not here that I mentioned, I'll just link it down in the description box. You guys will have noticed that the video before this or so, I don't know which order it's in, but I showed you guys how I pretty much style my hair after I get out of the shower, just after, I leave it natural and I just condition it. This is how I usually wear it when I have my hair natural. I usually have it in these two braids. I don't always have the elastics in. I did go somewhere this morning, so I did just revamp it and just like kind of put some gel and brushed it down and put the elastics back. But generally I will have these out, and in future videos I'll show you just how I take these out, and I just like it still looks nice. It just gives you a little bit more of an edgier bohemian look. So I like both looks. I like clean cut, and I also like my hair also to just be free and tense free, especially tension free, the roots. So I'll show that to you guys. I just wanted to show you guys what my hair looks like without the elastics. I took them out. Look how smooth and still like nice it looks. I still can wear it to the front easily. My hair, again, it just gets like, it looks like really thick. Right now it has a bit of a gel cast because I put gel in it earlier, but I really do like when it's like kind of loose, because I can kind of like pull my hair out over my ears if I want, and I can just kind of style it like that. Again, it does still have like the gel cast at the roots because I just styled it again today, but that's the beauty of it. It's like if you restyle it and you take it out, it further continues to kind of stretch the roots out. And yeah, I like to pull these forward sometimes, get that little dark academia look going. And I just really like how it looks, but it's one of my favorite hairstyles to wear. I think it's really pretty, it's very feminine, and it's very becoming. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. I just wanted to show you what it looks like with the elastics off. So I really do like wearing it with the elastics off. Not to mention my hair and my scalp can breathe because they're not being, compressed by the elastics. But the elastics do help because it does just set the stage for the style in the shower, and then once out of it, because it helps it to kind of dry stretched, as well as like just maintain the control and balance of the style overall. So yeah guys, I am glad that I can show you guys this simple hairstyle that I love to do. Please let me know any comments or questions you have and I'll get back to you. Yeah guys, for the most part, this is the hairstyle that I'm wearing probably 99% of the time when my hair is in its natural state. I do this because it gives me a chance to, one, keep my hair moisturized and detangled, because I detangle very well in the shower, as well as you saw me brush through all of my products in my hair before braiding it. When I get back in the shower to either shampoo and condition or just condition and then re-detangle my hair, I'm gonna have no work to do. As well as no major tangles and knots, because I keep my hair detangled in between styling. So this is why I like to keep my hair in a controlled style. Also too, like I said, eventually after doing my hair, when this part dries, I generally like to just take the elastics out, because then this part is kind of kept stretched really good and it's very moisturized and it has the gel in it. It just adds to keeping my hair detangled. So generally this is how you will see me wearing my hair 99% of the time. If it's not straightened, if it's not blow dried, I just keep it in this simple style. It keeps my hair moisturized and it keeps it detangled, and it is pretty much how I am able to retain a lot of length. So I just urge you guys, if you haven't already tried it, to try it. I do like buns. I do like when I like put my hair in a ponytail and I put it in a braid. I do like those styles, but also too, those styles are not always how do I say, efficient for me. They may not always last, and I just don't feel like I can kind of keep restyling it like I do these braids. So that is why I like to generally keep my hair in 2 braids, because I feel like it's something I can keep restyling and refreshing for as long as I need, and I don't have to worry about matting, breakage, tangles, or anything like that. Whereas I do have very thick hair, so if I wear my hair up in a style, eventually I do have to be careful about that middle becoming very tangled and matted. Another big reason why I keep my hair kind of separated down the middle in 2, usually when I have it in its natural state, is it's just because it's more efficient and easier for me to kind of like make sure each side is getting detangled and also to moisturized very, very well. But this is one of my favorite styles to wear. I love it. And you can dress it up or you can dress it down. You can do so many things with it. Like I said, you can take a few hairs out, leave a few hairs out, do a few ringlets. Like, there's so many things you can do with this. Again, dress it up or dress it down for any occasion. I just, for the most part, wear it relaxed because 9 times out of 10, the way I'm dressing is relaxed and really comfortable and really chic. And so I just kind of like go for what is comfortable, I guess. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, I will have these elastics out, and I kind of like the more edgier look that it gives me. Yeah, this is just a really nice way for me to do my hair, especially having very thick hair, to just ensure that it stays detangled and it stays moisturized. Hair kind of being kept together like this, it does hold in moisture, it does make the hair more stronger, and it does just help promote length retention. At least for me, I can't speak for everybody, but for me that is the case. Moving along, let's talk about some of the products that I like to use, as well as how I use them and why I use them. Number 1, you guys already know what I'm gonna say. It is gonna be my L'Oreal Power Restore Conditioner. See if I can get it to focus for a second. I love this conditioner. It's one of my favorites. I've been using it for years, along with the L'Oreal shampoo and conditioner, that just a regular basic one that goes in my shower. But this is one of my favorites. It's a very good hair mask. It's very nice. So another thing I want to mention too, so like in the winter and the fall, I kind of slow down on shampooing. I don't stop shampooing. That's not what I'm saying. I slow down though. So whereas maybe during the summer and spring months, where it's a little bit more hotter, it's a little bit more warmer, where I might be shampooing every other shower, maybe shampooing, just like shampooing more often when my hair is natural, or every other hair wash, just shampooing. During the fall and winter, it's going to be more so like every 2 washes that I am shampooing. And even by if that second wash, I don't feel like my hair is in need that much of shampoo, I can still skip it. So every 2 to 3 washes I will shampoo. And now I do wet my hair often when it is natural, but also too, I like to make sure I give it enough time at home to kind of dry. Generally, I like to let my hair air dry for a few hours before I go out with it. It doesn't have to be 100% dry, but I do like it to be more so damp, not wet. Anyways, getting back to this conditioner, it's a very good conditioner. It's a very good hair mask to use, but you can also use it as a leave-in. I noticed that a lot of conditioners are saying that now. They're like, oh, You can also use it as a hair mask, or you can just leave it in. I always did that, and I think a lot of people have always done that, because especially with curly girls or natural hair, natural kinky girls, or whoever, these conditioners sometimes are way more moisturizing than your watered down leave-ins. And not all leave-ins are watered down, clearly, but notice how leave-ins generally come in smaller bottles and sprays, or like maybe they might be squeezy bottles, but like generally they're more lighter. And I just find that my hair benefits from a more heavier leave-in, especially when I'm keeping my hair in its natural state, especially when I'm keeping it in braids. Even when I used to do my high ponytails and my high buns, I would still prefer a more heavier leave-in, like a conditioner. So I really love Power Mist Store. You can get it anywhere from Target, Walmart, Amazon, wherever. But it comes with so much. It's like in a big jar. It really takes me a while to get through it, and it's so rich. So you don't need a lot in your hair to like really get the results, which is what I really like. And it really works. You know, it's a good conditioner. There's a lot of conditioners out here that I have tried, and it's like you get home and you put it on your hair, and you know, some conditioners you're like, let me just wait like, you know, 15 minutes in the steam and maybe it'll like do something, and then you rinse it out and it still just like makes your hair feel like rubber almost, or like even more dried out. The worst. So this conditioner is not like that. I noticed that it tends to be popular for a lot of people. A lot of people tend to like it. A lot of people tend to give it really good reviews. It's great for moisture detangling, and it's also going to give you that protein punch. Me personally, I haven't focused on protein moisture balance and I don't know how long, so I don't really like look for, how do we say it? I don't really look for products with protein in it, but also too, because I do like to heat style, protein is a good thing, you know. Obviously it's a building block to hair. Your hair has its own natural, you know, keratin and proteins in it. So protein is a very good thing. I just don't really focus on moisture and protein balance, but this is a really good moisturizing conditioner. It's very heavy and it's very thick. So when we're talking about those really cold days or cold nights, this is a really good one. It's going to protect your hair. It's going to give it that layer of protection and really keep it like moisturized. Next is one that I always talk about but don't ever seem to have, and that is my Eva NYC conditioner. I finally did pick up some more a few weeks ago, so I've been using it. I really do like Eva NYC. Eva NYC is it's a hair mask, and it has like plant protein in it and argan oil. You know, maybe my hair just really likes protein and it reacts good to it. I don't know, because I'm noticing that a lot of my conditioners have protein in it. But it does have plant protein in it, and it does have argan oil, and it's very heavily siliconed. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely has silicones in it. So if silicones are not your thing, yeah, you probably want to exit this video. But this is a very good conditioner. It is both heavy and light at the same time. Very easy to work through the hair, and it just gives that slip that you need. Both of these give incredible slip. 10 out of 10. I would give it a 20 out of 20. They provide great slip, and they really do just help keep that hair moisturized. And again, I don't use any of these like in any particular order. Like, I'm not like, oh, it's a Tuesday, so, you know, let me use Eva NYC. No, I pretty much use them whenever I feel like it. I have a bunch of just like moisturizing conditioners in my shower, and it's pretty much just like what I'm using that day. Yeah, so this is Eva NYC. It's a therapy hair mask. Excuse this, guys, it's been in my shower a little bit. You can get it at Target or at Ulta, or find it on Amazon. I don't think Walmart has it yet, but it's a really good conditioner. And sometimes I also use this as a leave-in. There's plenty of times where I have, you know, rinsed everything out of my hair and went to do either a bun or just my braids, and took a little bit and put it on the length of that hair and just kept it on there because it is so moisturizing. And then you guys are going to notice that I have my Pantene Pro V This is the Miracle Rescue Conditioner or slash leave-in now, which is interesting because they didn't used to have this before, but now they're saying that you can either leave it in or rinse it out. It works so good. They're apparently even calling this a heat protectant. They're saying it could be a leave-in conditioner, a heat protectant before heat styling, or a rinse off daily conditioner. So they're saying this can be used pretty much interchangeably. So I think that's pretty awesome. I agree. I have used L'Oreal before heat styling. I have absolutely used it as a leave-in. I've never did Pantene, I don't think, but I don't see why you couldn't. During the colder months, you do want more protection. You do want your heavier creams and conditioners. That's when you want to bring all these bad boys out, because this is what's going to help keep your hair moisturized. I can't stress enough, you guys really have to be careful with this cold weather because it will eat up your hair. You can get a lot of breakage. But as long as you keep your hair moisturized, as long as you keep it in healthy styles that don't add to matting or knots, because also that is number one enemy. Matting and knots cause a lot of unnecessary breakage and stall length retention. So obviously we don't want that. We want length retention. We want to be able to grow our hair to longer lengths. So i.e., we must keep our hair moisturized. We must keep lubricants on the hair, because anything that's super dried out, what is it going to do? It's just going to break off. That's just like physics, kind of. So next is just this coconut organic serum. I really like this oil, a very thick serum, and I generally tend to use it around this time of year because it is really thick, and I wear my hair more in its natural state. So basically what I do with this is, after I'm done rinsing out my conditioner, I rinse out all the products in my hair, and I will take just a good amount of this and kind of just like rub it in my hands and then drag it from the top to the bottom. I take it from the roots to the bottom, and then I will take whatever conditioner I'm using as a leave-in, and then I'll put that on top, and then I'll just brush that through and then pretty much just style my hair. So this is what I did before I put the ponytails in. Then when you guys saw me get out of the shower, you're seeing me put on the leave-in and the gel and just braid up my hair. But there's plenty of times, honestly, too, when I just again add the serum and the conditioner to my hair, and I'll just braid it up in the shower, and that's it. Smoothing out the rest, no elastics, just that's it. So it just depends on how I feel and what look I'm kind of going for. Yeah, like this serum is really good. I get this from Target, Walmart, Amazon, anywhere really. This is drugstores. This is usually very accessible, but I like to use this generally in the colder months because it's thicker and it gives an awesome shine, but it also too kind of helps to lock in that moisture along with those other heavy products. And that's why I also like wearing braids too, because I feel like you can just jam pack your hair with so many like conditioners, leave-ins, like whatever you want, braid it up and call it a day, because you're not straining it, you're not you're not straightening it, you're not blow drying it, so you don't really worry about like it being weighed down. I would say like when you have curly or naturally kinky hair, you want it to be weighed down, sort of, if you know what I mean. Like you want enough product. You would rather have more than enough product than not enough, because not enough can be very detrimental to length retention. So yeah guys, I hope that made sense. I hope you guys enjoyed the products that I shared. I'll link them down below. These are products that I've shared in other videos too. Again, today we're just talking about moisture retention and length retention in the fall and winter time. And guys, don't be afraid to use gel. Do not be afraid to use gel. Remember, gel can be like a sealant. If you guys notice, my hair, it looks very shiny and it looks very moisturized. Gel is a sealant, and it also can be used to protect the hair. But that's another conversation for next time, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.